Hello, Leo. Waiting for some people to get in. But everybody has been doing well. We're going to take a look at Leo's mid-month overview for the month of October. Take a look and see what to expect from here to the end of the month. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a full picture. All right. So hey, Miss Hilda, what does Leo not see coming at this time? What does Leo not see coming? Hey, Mia. All right. There's a new opportunity to learn something. You have something that's coming in. It might be a little bit slow. And to be honest with you, it may actually not even come in October, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, only because you have this Knight of Pentacles that's here. Slowest moving knight in the deck. Let's just say that it doesn't come until the end of the month. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. You also have the Page of Pentacles here. So there is something that is new that you're going to have to learn. Whether this is a person, or it's a job or some sort of skill that is coming in that you're like, oh, I'm going to have to study this. But you do have some sort of new opportunity that is coming your way. Give me more. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Swords. I see you guys kind of cutting things out of your life that do not add substance to it. So this could be as simple as, I'm spending too much on subscriptions and I'm about to cancel everything. Or it could honestly be, I'm not happy in this relationship, and so I am cutting this person out. It could be a multitude of things, but I do feel like there's going to be something to where whatever it is that you feel like is weighing you down, you are kind of going on this purge, this little chopping spree, not shopping spree, but chopping spree. And you're taking that sword and you're cutting all of it out. You're trimming the fat, things that don't add. You also have the Five of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay. This is what I want you to not do. There's something that may trigger something from the past or something that you kind of feel bad about, in relation to either it could literally be feeling left out from like a friend group or like a relationship or having to put someone out in the cold. This could even be like losing a job, or losing money. It could be a multitude of things. It's just something that you feel like held value at one point. You may start to kind of feel triggered by something that happens, and it kind of brings down your mood. Just remember, with the Five of Cups comes the two cups that are still standing in the back. Don't forget what you still have. Okay, don't let that feeling pull you down, like so far down that you forget what you should still be grateful for. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Devil in the reverse. Some of you may be thinking, hey, I really don't like working at this place and I might leave. And so you either are A, trying to find other opportunities that come your way, or B, there's just something that's not working out for you that you're trying to strip away from you. This could even be bad habits. This it could be, I'm going to give you a simple example. I go, and not me personally, I'm just saying, I go to buy coffee from Starbucks every single day, but I want to cut out my expenses. It's just something, it's things that are not serving you. I feel like you guys are breaking free from just habits that are not helping. What else for Leo? Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I see some flirting. There may be an opportunity to kind of get your flirt on a little bit, little light, cute flirting, like flirting with your crush at the gym, but I don't feel like there's going to be anything that like interlocks you. I still feel like you're going to be fancy, footloose, and free. For those of you that are currently not in relationships, I still feel like there's going to be, you know, the singleness, but I also feel like you get to have a little bit of fun. What else? I just heard Halloween party. Some of you might be meeting someone at like a Halloween event. All right. If there's a project, maybe like even a business or something that you've been wanting to work on, for some of you, you get time to do so because I feel like you're not doing anything right now. Like you haven't necessarily launched it just yet. Maybe it's like a lot of ideas, but not any action towards it. But I do feel like there's going to be time that opens up for you to be able to do these things. Time and means are going to start opening up for you to take advantage. What else does Leo not keep doing? You got Four of Cups, Page of Swords. What's that about? You might get some information you're not too thrilled about. Yeah, it's gonna. You may get some information you're not so thrilled about. And I feel like it changes your mind in relation to. This could be that you could find out something about a person, someone you've known for a while. I feel like it changes your mind as far as with how you view them. I don't see anything changing per se as far as like you no longer communicating or dealing with them. I just feel like it's one of those things where I know now where to place you, even though I still have to deal with you. And so I do feel like this kind of makes you sad. Whoever or whatever this situation is, it does make you feel a little down about it. Like you don't feel your best with the information that you receive. All right. What's going on for career and money? Leo, career and money. Oh, Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. I feel like luck is on your side. It's gonna feel like opportunities are starting to favor you, Leo. And whatever it is, you're really thrilled about it. For some of you, it's unexpected. It's very unexpected. Whatever this has to do with career or your money. Some of you may have Sag or Pisces in your chart. I was just gonna freaking say something about manifesting, and then I get the Star card here. This has to be something that you manifested, something that you prayed for, something you really wanted. I feel like this is finally having heaven on earth, or like some sort of wish fulfillment, that you finally get to have some sort of dream that you've been wanting. You got Aquarius here, so some of you could have Aquarius in your chart. Yeah, you're claiming victory on something here. Whatever it is, I feel like if you have something that you're trying to go after, I would highly suggest you do it now, because it does look like your luck is in your favor. You also have the Page of Cups here. What's that? Ten of Swords in the reverse. If you had any idea, okay, so like, you know what this gives me the vibe of like, creative blocks. If you were trying to find different avenues to make money, but you were having a hard time with creative blocks, you're going to notice that your creativity comes back and you're able to kind of start some things up that you have been wanting to start up. That could be that whole luck changing, unexpected luck changing. Give me more about work. Something specific. Oh, that was way too many cards. Sun card, Seven of Swords. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Oh, you don't see this coming. Okay, I mean it is sneaking, but it's not sneaky in a bad way. So you have the Ace of Cups here. There's some sort of offer that I feel is coming your way. You're going to be thrilled about because you also have the Sun card. It puts you in a very powerful position. But what you don't know is that you have people that actually, and it's hard to, I mean, it's work, right? But you have people that actually like you at work. And I don't mean like, I mean like that enjoy you being at work, like your work product, think that you are a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I can't think of the word. It doesn't matter. But what you don't see coming that they've been planning is some of you are about to get a promotion. Some of you are about to level up. They love your work ethic. They feel like you add value. You're actually going to like credit where, give credit where credit is due. They're actually giving you your flowers. Work looks great for y'all. What's going on with money? Oh no. Some of y'all, I just heard social media recognition. So if you have some sort of social media going on, I feel like a lot of people are paying attention to you. Something may go viral. With money, I feel like there's going to be something here where you decide to, like, if it's something that, if it's something that you enjoy, you might decide to no longer put money towards that, to like invest in that. Yeah, there's saving. You feel like you're wasting money on something here. So I do feel like you pull back on that spending. What's the Page of Swords? I also feel like you guys are taking a leap of faith towards something new, an idea that may bring in more income, but I also see you not wanting to divulge this information to anyone. I feel like you're going to just work on that alone. Um, I feel it's the feeling of like not wanting people to ruin what you have or give it bad juju. Okay, let's go on to person on your mind. All right, what's going on with the person on Leo's mind? Person on Leo's mind. What's going on? Okay, you got Knight of Wands here in the reverse. You got the Knight of Pentacles. And it feels like this person is kind of not avoiding. Maybe? It just feels like things have slowed down between you and this person. And they've become kind of cold and distant. It seems like there's a lot that's on their mind. Like they're trying to figure some things out. For some of you, they may have even kind of gotten mean or just very short with their words. It's like something is up with them, even though they're not saying it. Give me more. Yeah, they're in their head. They're not saying it, but you know it. So I feel like this person is deep in their mind, lost in their thought, overthinking something. You may see that this person, they feel bad about it. Like it's like they recognize how they've been acting or that they've been distant. They feel bad about it. And so you start to see that attention come back. They start paying you attention again. How does Leo feel? You wish this person would say something, but it's like they're keeping it quiet, but you can feel, I knew it. You can feel that something is up. You may have even asked them to tell you what's going on, but they haven't spoke on it. What about it? You question if this person wants to be single, or single from the connection, or if they want to continue. Like you're wondering what the hell is happening. Are we entering into some sort of new chapter? Like, what is going on? I'm gonna ask what is going on with this person, just so that way Leo knows. Temperance, Hermit in the reverse. Moon card in the reverse. Okay. Something came up to the surface. It could be some sort of emotions that they had at some point that they feel like either were immature emotions, or they feel like they were triggered, and they maybe they thought they were over it and they weren't. But there's some sort of emotions that came to surface which caused them to kind of act out in not such a mature way, not wanting to communicate what was going on. It's like they rather have been in hermit mode, but I feel like once they got out of hermit mode, they're back to like being normal again, like trying to find their balance. So I don't think it's anything to where they're not wanting to have the connection. I just feel like there's something maybe that they weren't healed from, triggered within them, and they wanted to kind of sort that out on their own. What's the outcome between these two? It's so hot in my room because the sun is just beaming back there. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse. Ugh. Oh. Okay. It may possibly happen again until this person finally acknowledges it and allows you to work through it, because you have that Wheel of Fortune and that Strength card, which is like a replay of them kind of possibly lashing out, and then things kind of coming to a slow stop again. Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords. Once you guys truly talk about it and acknowledge it, then it can be removed. But I feel like this person, why are they not? I just want to ask. They're not ready to talk about it. I feel like there will be a time. You'll get a second chance at it. But as of right now, it just feels like they're kind of in their head. So I would just say don't take it personally, because I feel like they're trying to work through, for some of y'all, that it could be trauma, like past traumas. Oops. All right. Let's see who's coming towards Leo. Who is coming towards Leo at this time? Ooh. You got somebody wanting to reunite with you. The way that you're going to know who this person is, well, actually, hold on. I feel like I feel like their ego is the one that caused this issue. Whoever this person is to you, they can sometimes have an inflated ego, but that actually was their demise. That's the reason as to why now they feel empty and unhappy, is because instead of recognizing what they were doing and how they were acting, they decided to pretend like they didn't know what you were talking about. This might be somebody who seemed indecisive at one point. You have the Lovers here in the reverse. I'm hoping that they did not put you into a third party. You got Gemini here so far. Give me more. You probably haven't spoken to this person in quite some time because they're wanting to get to know you again. They're wanting to know what's been happening in your life. They want to have communication. They want to talk. This person feels like since the two of you have not been in communication and have been distant from each other, detached from each other, that they've been feeling a bit restless about how things ended. Somebody ghosted somebody else. I don't know if you ghosted them or if they ghosted you, but it feels like someone was ghosted. And so they're saying that Leo has the upper hand because possibly this person ghosted. This person could also have Leo in their chart. So what do they want with Leo? What? I got the High Priestess and the Page of Swords to stalk you and be quiet? Hold on. Let me see. What the heck? What do you want with Leo? They don't want to be obsessed with you anymore. They're obsessed with you. I feel like you might not even know that this person has been watching you, but it's like they've been collecting information about you. They've been wanting to know everything about you, so much so that they've been obsessed with you. They don't want to be obsessed with you anymore. They want to they they want to be on good terms with you. They want to kind of, and I just heard bury the hatch. They want to bury the hatch. They want to be on good terms. Give me more. Give me more on what they want. Oh my goodness. Yep. They're wanting to end the cycle of you guys not being on good terms. And they're wanting to they want that old thing back. They really do. They miss your touch, regardless of if you touch them in real life or if you just touch their heart. But it's like they miss your energy. They miss who you were to them. They miss your empathy. They're trying to surrender to all of this. Could be an Aries here, but they're wanting to surrender. They don't want to hurt anymore. And they don't want to hurt you. I'm not saying to go back to them or nothing like that, but that's just what they want, and that is why they're coming towards you and who they are. All right. Let's go on to all signs, their sign. I hear what's her name? Whitney Houston. Is the song called I Have Nothing? I hear the chorus. So to some of y'all that might mean something. Hey, ML. All right, all signs, their sign. If you are dealing with an Aries, If you feel like things weren't picking up off the ground, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of change here. There's like a new chapter that you guys are entering into. If you are dealing with a Taurus, ah, the Taurus is not giving to this. I feel like I don't know, they're deep in thought. So it's going to be very hard to get this person to cooperate because they've gone into hermit mode. If you're dealing with a Gemini, mm, the Gemini is wishy-washy. Okay. Also, I got player off of this, that they may be a little bit of a player. They're good with, they have the gift of gab. If you're dealing with a Cancer, it's not going to work out because they're trying to control the way that this works. And so because of that, as quickly as it starts, as quickly as it ends. If you're dealing with the Leo, excuse me. If you're dealing with the Leo, there's some sort of communication that they want to have in order to avoid some sort of disaster. So they're wanting to have some communication. You may have a Leo coming towards you to communicate. They want to be very clear and direct. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like choosing you was the right thing to do. They feel like you guys are aligned, like it makes sense to them. If you're dealing with the Libra, the Libra over time is going to expose that they are a mess. They either have some sort of anxiety or they may have an anger issue, but there's going to be more that's exposed about them and their lack of grounding. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio has a lot of love for you, but they feel like they don't see longevity in the situation. If you are dealing with a Sag, the Sag feels like you guys don't feel the same way about each other. They feel very depleted. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, I think the Capricorn is already in a relationship. Be careful of that because I feel like it's like they feel like they need to confess something to you. The what is that they may already be involved. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius, I feel like they're going to stop communication. I feel like this might be a ghosting situation where they just completely withdraw. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, the Pisces feels like because I just heard, what's that girl name? Since You've Been Gone, I can't remember. I just heard that song, Since You've Been Gone. They feel like since you've been gone, their luck has run out. Like they've had bad luck, nothing but bad luck since you are no longer in their life. Interesting. All right, that is what I got for you today, Leo. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow I'll be doing mini reads. I'll post it up here in a second. So if you guys are interested, be sure to book, thank you, Kelly Clarkson. Book a mini read. Until next time, you guys take care.